Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best blenders.
Starting at number 5.
Breville Fresh. We were blown away by the frozen margarita we made in the Fresh and Furious. As we gradually cranked it from lowest to highest speed, it crushed whole ice cubes and combined the ingredients into a light fluff, like clouds of shaved ice. And it did that in just 33 seconds, keeping meltage to a minimum. It also did a pretty good job on the rest of the tests, making nicely emulsified mayonnaise and thoroughly blending other ingredients. We tested cheaper full-size blenders than this one, but it's the only budget model that delivered acceptable results. There were tiny bits of skin detectable in the soup and smoothie, but not enough to ruin the texture. There are 5 speed settings and 3 preset programs: Ice Crush, Smoothie, and Green Smoothie, each of which runs for 60 seconds. It was a little annoying to keep restarting the blender for the 6 minutes we needed for the soup, but that's not the biggest deal.
Coming at number 4.
KitchenAid K400. Are you a lover of frozen cocktails ready to replace the janky blender you relied on for Margarita Mondays in college? A condiment snob obsessed with perfecting their homemade mayonnaise? A connoisseur of creamy butternut squash soup? This blender registered perfect scores on all 3 in our testing. The KitchenAid K400 has a classic blender design, with a large jar and simple dial controls. It offers 5 numbered speed settings and 3 preset programs that alternate speeds to crush ice into snow, create slushy beverages, and blend consistently textured smoothies. During our tests, we were impressed by how well the ribbed jar and asymmetrical blade combine to create a vortex that sucks in all the ingredients to blend thoroughly. There's an included tamper to push food down into the blades, but we didn't even need it. This blender is quite reasonably priced for being such an effective machine, and you can also find it in lots of different colors, from pale green pistachio to KitchenAid's signature bright red. It's quite heavy and tall though, so don't expect it to tuck away unobtrusively in a cabinet when you're not using it. It's likely going to have to live on the counter.
At number 3.
Breville Control Grip. Earning the top spot in our roundup of the best immersion blenders, Breville's Control Grip wowed us during testing. It combines impressive power and versatility, flawlessly pureeing soup and emulsifying mayo in record time. We were particularly impressed with its smoothie performance. This machine crushed ice in 40 seconds and blended even chia seeds smooth in just 2 minutes. With an impressive 15 speed settings, this can function as an immersion and a standard blender. Since its base is silicone, you can stick the control grip into any stockpot or bowl without worrying about damage. It also includes a 42-ounce full-size blender jug, a chopping bowl, and a whisk attachment for making meringues, whipped cream, and other desserts. The control grip is fairly pricey for an immersion blender, though its extra functions justify its increased cost. It's a good all-in-one option, especially for someone with limited kitchen space. The other negative we found in testing is that it's very loud at high speed.
Number 2 of my list.
nutribullet Pro 900. After rigorous testing, we named the nutribullet Pro 900 the best personal blender, period. This little guy was able to pulverize ice, blueberries, and kale into a silken smoothie with very few fibrous bits. It's also incredibly easy to use, as you simply push and twist the cup to activate the motor. The kit includes 2 separate cups, each with a lip ring, handled lip ring, and a sippy lid so you can enjoy your smoothies however you like. You can, of course, also use the machine for velvety soups, sauces, and salsas, though you may need to blend in more than one batch to fit everything. nutribullet makes several excellent personal blenders, but we think the Pro 900 offers the best balance of power and price. Our main issue with the model is that both of its included cups are quite large for a portable blender. That's great when you're using it as a general-purpose blender, but they're not so great for taking drinks to go. The 32-ounce vessels might not fit in a car cup holder, though you can buy smaller ones along with lots of other nutribullet accessories.
And number 1.
Vitamix E310 Explorian. For a straightforward and effective blender that's great for making smoothies, you can't go wrong with Vitamix's E310 Explorian model. We called it the best Vitamix for beginners in our comprehensive tests of the best Vitamix blenders, and for good reason. It has huge power and all the basic features you need to make smoothies, shakes, soups, and more, without the enormous price of larger and more complicated Vitamix models. You get 10 speed options, plus a pulse setting that lets you chop nuts or mince herbs with finesse, and that's all you have to worry about. In our tests, we loved how compact the blender is, with a short profile and no accessories to keep track of, which makes it easy to store in a cabinet. That's partially because of its smaller pitcher, though 48 ounces provides enough capacity to blend 3 smoothie servings. The E310 is a bit more expensive than average for blenders, though it's Vitamix's cheapest option.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.